When the stories are told for years to come, that moment, let's go win both, may capture the greatness of this historic run. And for the record, the Raptors didn't just win both here in Oakland, they won all three. So what do you think you'll remember most? Well, the shot, of course. Oh, who will ever forget Mother's Day 2019?
It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
You'll remember his blue tongue and how an arena froze in angst. You'll remember the crouch in the corner. You'll remember the demons at last extinguishing. Will you remember they trailed 1-0 to Orlando, or that the Sixers had them up 2-1 with Game 4 in Philly? Will you remember the shot before the shot? The first Kawhi playoff dagger?
Fires a long one. Nothing but net. Kawhi not. What a pressure shot.
What will you remember most? That this team came home from Milwaukee down 0-2 in the conference finals and answered from there? That Kawhi piled everyone into his beat-up SUV and even battered and hobbling not only carried them to the win that night, but the next game and the one after, and then a fourth straight time that late May Saturday night. You remember the night Kyle Lowry finally broke into that ear-to-ear grin before the final horn sounded. The night your MVP lifted the trophy into the sky. The night that ended in the wee hours of the morning with tens of thousands pouring into the streets and on top of streetcars and strangers hugging and horns blowing and chants echoing until daybreak. What will you remember most? Will it be Jurassic Park that nearly extended all the way to the ballpark? That when they won Game 4 in Oakland, the scene in enemy territory was this?
YouTubers, that is over 6 kilometers from downtown Toronto to the baseball park.
Getting finals tickets, Nick Nurse said. Well, it's not, Coach. But then again, something changed this spring, didn't it? Did what you remember most be that
Canada is on top of the world, YouTubers, and winning another one next year.
The Raptors became Canada's team. On the first Sunday of the NBA Finals, there were 40 outdoor viewing parties from coast to coast. What will you remember most? Just how stunned you were when they came to Oakland and rolled them twice? That the final minute of both nights in Golden State were just academic? Will you remember the third quarter of Game 4, where they turned a 4-point deficit into a 12-point lead? Will you remember just how quiet the NBA became? What will you remember most? That finally the boy from North Philly became the man in Toronto. That even at the peak of his life's work, he still reminds you he speaks with his best friend daily. What do you and DeMar talk about, Kyle? Not basketball, just what'd you get up to today? Regular stuff. Maybe you'll remember Pascal Siakam's coming out party for the world to see. 32 points in Game 1, then sitting at the podium after, telling us all he wishes his late father were still here to tell him how proud he was of him.
God bless you, brother.
Remember the birth of Fred VanVleet Jr. and how his dad took it to another level and then an even bigger one. Imagine the father and son story that will be one day. Fans kept telling Danny Green to shoot, so he did. Hit 6 threes in Game 3 of the finals. The Toronto Raptors in the NBA Finals. For you day oneers, and for those of you who have been in this through the early days and the most enduring days, maybe what you'll remember most is that this team achieved more than anything you ever could have fathomed this franchise was capable of.
It's all here, all 25 years, and I think both the team and its fans know how special it is.
But you'll probably just remember Kawhi the most.
Look at Kawhi Leonard. He is leaving everything on the floor right here for the Toronto Raptors.
He is something special. You'll just never forget how special he was, will you? Again and again, over and over. And just when it looked like the Warriors were about to tie the series, back-to-back triples, a fist bump, a 17-point third quarter, a stone-faced walk down the hallway to the locker room after. Fun guy, that Kawhi. We knew little about the man when he arrived, awkward laugh and all. Don't know much more now, except that he's a ball player. Billboard may be nice, the downtown graffiti an added touch. But what you'll remember most of Kawhi Leonard was that when it really mattered, when it was all on the line, he was a stone-cold killer over again.
YouTubers, you love this video, subscribe, hit that bell button, leave a comment down below, and go Raptors, go! We own it all, we're on top of the world. Hit the little bell button right here, YouTubers, the little bell button. Subscribe, leave a comment down below. You never know what I'm going to give away. Next year, guaranteed, I'll be giving away tickets to Toronto Raptors games all year long, guys. All year long to celebrate our first time ever win, YouTubers. All year long, I'll be giving away tickets to Raptors games all year long next year. You never know when I'm going to do it. So subscribe, hit that bell button, leave a comment down below if you want Raptors game tickets, or even they're coming to your local city like Vancouver. I'll be giving away tickets. YouTubers, number one.
From Ibaka to Lowry. Kyle lifted that golden trophy first.
And what you'll remember forever is that in 2019, somehow, someway, the Toronto Raptors did it. Champions, at last. Kings of the basketball world.
Woo!